Greetings, universe. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing great. How are you guys? Hope you are properly hydrated, properly stretched. Hi, Betramus. Thank you for joining the stream. How are you? Senko says that he won't be able to join because he's eating dinner with his grandparents. Oh, well, Senko, if you're ever watching this, then bon appetit. Betramus says that he's crippling in the bed. Why is that? What happened? Bye, Senko. Thank you for stopping by. Betramus says, I just got back from a 2-day orienting competition tester. Ooh, what was the competition about? Also, it took 2 days. What were you tested about? Sounds like something about moving around places and figuring out where you are. Something like that? Okay, so just FYI, I kind of turned off the notifications for the subscribers and for the bits because this is something that we're going to work through today. So for now, only the followers work at the moment. Betramus says it was about 5 kilometers. Ooh, wow. That doesn't sound like a 2-day kind of thing. Are you sure it was just 5? I ran the entire way and my legs are dead. Oh. As far as I know, maybe try a warm bath to make your legs less sore. That should help. Betramus says that the trip was 2 days. The competition was really far away. Oh, so you also had to walk towards the competition. Is that correct? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of effort. I see that the cloud is kind of interfering with the chat, but it's okay. We're going to move to the coding screen soon. Betramus says, yeah, I slept overnight on a battleship. A battleship? A real battleship? Whoa. For real? An actual battleship? What? Is that something that actually exists these days? Whoa. If you have any pictures, any photos, I would really love to see. So if you can share that on Discord, that would be pretty cool. And for anyone who's interested, this is the Discord. Hopefully it will work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I will get to fixing it at some point. There we go. Yeah, so I know you're already a part of the Discord, but for anyone who's interested, and feel free to join. Oh, hello. My day is great. Thank you for joining the stream. Can you please write the Romaji characters for your name? I don't know how to read kanji. Only hiragana, and that's also just a little bit. How are you? I hope you are properly hydrated. Oh yeah, Katsu. Yes, Katsu, I hope you're doing fine. Let's see on the Discord the photo of the battleship. Oh, whoa. That's so cool. It's a real battleship on Earth. Wow. Nice. Very nice. Did you sleep over on the battleship? Also, Katsu, I fixed the name thing from yesterday. Yeah. So yesterday the followers part was a little bit buggy, but now it's fixed. You're the latest follower, so that's why your name is appearing on screen. Yay! Whoa, Bertrand, he actually slept on the battleship. That's so cool. Did you get, like, I don't know what it's called, but like, sick from the waves or something like that? Or was it like, okay? Yeah. Also, as you can see, I remember that yesterday you wanted to click on the OK buttons. So just so you see, sometimes it changes. It's not just an OK button, sometimes it's Darth. Bertrand says, naturally, you honestly don't even feel it. Oh, okay, so it means that the battleship was like too huge to be bothered by waves. Wow. That's very cool. Feels like you're just walking on land. Huh. Very cool. Okay. So, what we're going to do today? Today we will implement additional alerts. This time their source will be from Kofi. Kofi is a platform where people can support streamers and content creators. So if someone will either buy me coffee, or if they will like subscribe and become a member, then I want to show that on stream, so I will be able to thank them. So yeah, this is what we're going to do today. Here we go. Yeah, so yes, I am currently keeping the server running just so your name will be able to appear over here, as you see over here. This is the same server that I'm using for OBS. And now what we're going to do is to take care of the coffee data, which I am currently storing in Google Sheets, Google spreadsheets. That's why you see that this is the scope I am requesting to get access to. Right, so this is mostly authorization code. I copied it directly. Wait, Katsu, why you don't like Google Sheets? I copied all of this code from the documentation for Google Sheets. That's why it's a little bit like wonky and not really our case. Yeah. So generally, all of the authorization part is happening here. Katsu says, I have never used their APIs, but everyone I hear talking about them says they're painful to use. Really? Really? I will admit that I have already tested this a little bit, and it does work. I mean, everything is documented pretty well, at least for Python. For Python, it works pretty okay. So, in case you need like to store data somewhere, and your project is too small to use a database, then I guess Google Sheets is not that bad. But really, it would be much preferable to use a database. However, the scale of this project is like pretty small, so for now it'll do. Ooh, hello Tank! Hi! Thank you for joining. Yay! Tank says it's an okay project. The problem from a consumer side is the functionality is different enough from Excel to cause problems. Yeah, I suppose so. But currently in my case, we're using to cause problems. Yes. Okay. Okay, products. Okay, got it. So yeah, it really depends on the use case. I'm currently using it as a temporary database to store all of the coffee alerts from coffee. By the way, I guess this is a good opportunity to show off my coffee. Let me find my coffee real quick, just so I could share it, just so you could take a look. Also, you can follow me on Coffee. It doesn't cost a dime, and that's good. That can be nice. So, yeah. There we go. This is my coffee. I'm kind of using it as a temporary database because Coffee is using webhooks, and you have to have like a real server on production that Coffee will alert. At the moment, my server is local, so my only way to get alerts from Coffee is if I set up another like production server. So at the moment, what I do is I use Google Sheets as like sort of my both server and database, temporary database where Coffee can write the alerts to. I hope that makes sense. Coffee is like a website where you can support artists, and it's also a place where I can like create a shop and sell stuff and also get support. So yeah, if someone will buy me coffee or buy a subscription of some sort, then I would want to thank them on stream. Tank says, yeah, you are using it differently. I was explaining the general sentiment when people talk about it. Oh, yeah. So, obviously, of course, I am currently using it here just to read everything into a data frame, basically a pandas data frame. This will probably going to be my approach. I don't know. I didn't think it through yet. But yeah, if someone would want to automate some spreadsheet stuff, then I really don't know. Probably is a nightmare. I don't know. Luckily, I don't have to find out. I just prefer to keep everything in my pandas, in my numpy, and kind of avoid Excel and spreadsheets in general. I have the privilege to do that, but I know that not everyone is as lucky as I am. So there's that. Okay. I think it's safe to start. Also, Katsu, I'm curious about your background. If you can share, if you don't mind sharing about your background, like, are you a programmer or like, what are the programming languages that you're familiar with? Stuff like that. Katsu says a lot of people like to overcomplicate solutions. Yes, I guess so. I guess so. Right, we were rambling enough. Let's get to the actual work. Okay, so here we're calling to the spreadsheets API. I believe it's probably worth saving it as a member of the class. Tank says, does your ISP block port 443? With most routes, it is actually possible to NAT a local machine through the internet. It has some additional changes to overcome, but it's possible. You see, in order to do that, I will probably have to pay to have like a static IP. But currently, you know, I'm just using Starly as Wi-Fi. And I am not sure whose the provider is. I don't really pay for my internet at the moment. Starly does it for me. Katsu says, like, there's one service, I forgot the name, that got pretty far with just storing data in JSON files, not even using a database. Katsu, not even using a database. Now I'm really curious, what do you mean? If you remember the service name, then I would love to hear what that is. That sounds a bit not very not very efficient. Tank says there are dynamic DNS solutions that will auto update. Yeah, but they cost money, and currently I'm in space and I don't really have a way to support this solution, at least at the moment. If anything, if I will ever scale this little cute server, I will probably just deploy it to the cloud. You know? Katsu says, yeah, I'm a programmer. I left my job, so I'm currently on Jump Hand. But my job was mainly Python and Node.js. Ooh, that's nice, So you're mostly like backend engineer, is that correct? Thanks, says, we can chat later. There are free ways to do it if you want. Yes, I would love to hear about that. Let's go for it. Okay, if you have like any suggestions for like free ways to do this, then yeah, let's chat about it on Discord. It sounds interesting. For now, for now, this would be our initialization part. Now, in order to get I'm calling it subscribers. Yeah, let's call them subscribers here as well. We need two of them here. We need 2 functions, and the other one will be get this coffee. Because it's like whenever you buy me coffee, then it's like a donation, but it's not really a donation, it's like a way to support. So there's that. For now, we'll just do something like this, just as a placeholder. Okay. So, I mean, all of this part can go over here. Like so. So generally, here we read literally all of the spreadsheets. Here we read all of the spreadsheet. So I suppose it should be its own function then. Let's do that. Because we will want to read it just once. No, actually we will want to read it every time. But yeah, let's do it once here on read spreadsheet. Whoops, that's enough. Because this one will is going to get cooled rather often. I made a mistake here. Now it's good. Now this is not very necessary. And we can just do something like this. Oh yeah, we need the self bike over here. Also, if you have any questions about whatever I do, then feel free to ask. So, ideally, we're supposed to at least have a header at all times. Let me check out the structure of a subscription. Let's see. In the API documentation for coffee. Coffee webhooks. I'm gonna look it up. I know there are like webhooks and stuff. I don't remember where to find this. Oh, there is like a web page for the API. Okay, so either we have two types of alerts for subscriptions. One of them, it seems like it's like the first payment of a monthly subscription and a subsequent payment for a membership tier. So honestly, both are things that we want to thank you for. If you're gonna do something like that, then both would be good. So as I see it, just for now, we will look for type. We will, because it's a subscription, and we're going to look for is not as public. We'll also want from name, and we will want what else we will want? We will want to also share the amount and the currency. Yeah, that's what we will want to share. And probably also the message. Actually, no, message for now, no. Because the message we want to show off on screen in like a really nice way. Katsu says, I don't know about coffee, but if you configure my Pi, some IDEs will show you the structure of some libraries for autocomplete and stuff. That sounds useful. However, coffee is not a library. Coffee is like an API. So does it show APIs as well? If yes, it sounds like very, very useful. For now, I will comment this one out. All of this commented out. Katsu says if it's something that you installed with pip, then maybe yes. Oh, no, I haven't. Here's what I installed. All of the Google stuff over here. But it also can be useful, right? Because I'm using Google Sheets right now. Just the data itself is coming from Coffee. Katsu says, but if you're parsing the raw data yourself, then no. Yeah. But still, like, it sounds very useful for other cases. Okay, so type is one 0 1 2 3 3 then oh wow, that's a stretch. That's something. Let's do it properly. Let's make it look nice. That's a little bit better looking. The from name. The from name is 3 4 5. It's the 5th one. And the amount is 6 7 and the currency is 8 9 10. It's gonna be 10. So we can get rid of this. Actually, if this is a subscriber, I'm not sure that they want to share how much they paid. Honestly, all we need is their name and their timestamp of when it happened. This is something that we would want for donations. So I'll just put it here. But for subscribers, it's a little bit different. For subscribers, we will want their name. We want their type just so we could use it later for ourselves. And we definitely want the time of when it happened. So from and time would be number 2. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a run. Actually, I still didn't add these as a root for the flask. Yes, time. One of the biggest source of bugs. Yes. Parsing time. That's something. That's something. Yes. And instead of p print, no, we don't want pretty print right now. You're gonna just do this. But we need something to call this. So let's just create another route for it. Or let's just use the satellites one. What do you think? Let's use the satellites one. Yeah. Nah, we'll create a new route for this. Let's call it coffee test. Coffee test. Coffee test. And let's get loads of subscribers from Coffee API. There we go. We'll just return this. And hope for the best. Right. So this is something that we need to add. This is a very strange thing going on here. Why is that, I wonder? Oh well, whatever. This was just to give it a try. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Let's go for it. Woo! Are you ready? Are you ready to try? Let's go! Okay, so first I'm doing my first authentication, but it's for the YouTube API, so it's not very relevant to what we're doing right now. Now, next one is for the Twitch API. Authentication for Twitch. And now we're supposed to have authentication for Coffee, for Google Sheets. Oh, I see that it was not triggered yet. And I assume it's because we didn't call this one. And therefore the constructor did not work yet. So we're gonna go here and call for these roots. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm just gonna go over here. And I'm gonna go in my browser to copy test. An issue. Missing required positional argument self. Well, of course. I forgot to call the constructor. I forgot to call the constructor. Whoops. Now it should be good. Now it should be good. There. Yeah. Now the constructor is with us. So should be okay. So let's test again. Da 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 da. Let's go. I am first doing authentication for YouTube, and now it asks for authentication for the Google Sheets. That's good. Works. Now we're doing the Twitch. And we should be good. So let's try accessing the coffee test tweet and see what happens. Oh. Ooh, another error. Oh, that worked. Nice. Nice. It worked. It shows what's in the coffee spreadsheet. So all of these are tests. So these are not real. So as you can see, the first row is the header. That's why it says type, from name, and timestamp. However, we have two of these, which are real rows in the spreadsheet. One of them is a donation, and the other one is a subscription. And they both have timestamps. Nice. So it means it's all good. Means it worked. That's great. Awesome. Now we want to ignore the header. Sorry, it's this one for you. Let's give it a more descriptive name. Let's call it subs. That would be better. I do wonder. So I have this number that I'm taking with me. Let's just go latest subs. which means I would want to read only the X amount last ones. So I would probably want to change this. Yeah. So I will always want to look at the most latest subscribers. But this is not just subscribers, to be honest. This is all of them. This is including donations and subscriptions. So maybe it's worth taking care of all of it here. And while we're at it, maybe also say, what do we want to return? Do we want to return like support type? Either a subscription or a donation. So it can be either this value or this value. Yeah. And instead of working with dictionaries or lists, I think I would want instead to use pandas here. On the other hand, it might be too complicated. Should we introduce pandas into the project? I wonder. Or should we keep it simple? Tank is in favor of pandas. Yeah, I agree. Pandas is great. Yes, I love pandas too. But is it like a good use case for it? Is it a good use case for it, you know? Okay, let's go. Let's go for pandas, sure. Oh no. Need to install pandas. Sure, let's go for it. Let's do it. And let's check on the internet how would be the fastest way to do this. That would be good. If anyone has any questions about what I'm doing right now, please feel free to ask. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Oh, it seems like there is like an interesting package for Python that is called G-Spread, which is supposed to make integration with pandas easier. Interesting. Interesting. But maybe I would want to stay just with this. Nah, I don't want to use another library for this. Katsu says no questions, but I would have probably used an iterator that yields a dictionary for each row. Yeah. Sounds correct. Okay. So So we have the values here. Let's do a data frame. A data frame. And we will use the first. We'll use the first row as the header. And for the columns, I'll use the rest. I hope it makes sense. I'll have to test it out. I will have to. I will have to take from this only the subscriptions. We had them somewhere printed here. Yes, subscription and donation. So we want only this kind of type. This should work. This part. So we have like a different, we need to send out the data frame based on the type of support that we want to get out of. So we would do something like this, because we know that the column name is type, and This would be support type. This should do the filtering out for us. And that's what we're going to return. Also, just because I don't want to call the function out of a function. No, actually I want to do that. Yeah, okay, we'll just call this one from here. We'll do this. And the support type should be subscription. We will copy it like so. And this time we will run in debug mode. Debug. So we can actually see that we have an actual data frame going on. Let's put a breakpoint here. And let's do it! Let's do it. Do. 行きましょう! Now I need to do the authorization. Okay, I have authorized YouTube stuff, and now I'm authorizing the spreadsheet stuff, and now we authorize the Twitch stuff. Yeah, let's go. Now I want to trigger the coffee. Let's go. Now I think it works. Let's check out the data frame. Woo! Ooh, can you see it? Can you see the data frame? Looks like it worked. Looks like it worked. Ah, but there is sensitive data here. The verification code is sensitive data. Oh well. Well, this is not the full one, so this is my sensitive data. Not yours, not anyone real, so I guess it's fine. Oh well. I can reverse that. Nice. Okay, so it looks like it worked. So now we're able to return. Katsu says just make sure to revoke it. Yes, I will revoke it. Yes, for sure. For sure. Ugh. But hey, it looks like it worked, and it was relatively easy to do. So that's nice. Right. So we can use this one over here. Sub df. And we need to go over subscriptions. Let's copy exactly what it looks like, what it's supposed to look like. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, yeah, this time I didn't print this, so it's not here. Okay, I will copy it from the spreadsheet. There we go. Now it's correct. Okay, so this is supposed to be all of the subscriptions. All of them, entirely. Do. This is all of them completely. And now we want to probably sort. We want to sort the data frame to have all of the subscriptions ordered. In an ascended, I think. Do we want them ascending or descending? The time. I'm gonna create a few more tests. Test alerts from Kofi. Let me find the website for that. I created one test and another test and another test. Okay, so I have now 4 tests. That's good. 4 tests is good for subscriptions. Okay. So we're going to have all of them in the supported DF. And we want to already have them sorted out over here. So let me check out the documentation for that. Let's check the internet for some documentation on how to do this. First we will need to take the timestamp column and create it and turn it into datetime. This is supposed to do it. And then we'll just sort it by time step. Descending. Yeah. Like so. Like so. Katsu says, I think you already had the time step in a sortable format, so you should be able to sort it by string. Yeah, you think? I would not prefer to risk this. I mean, sorting by string, I feel like it can get a bit buggy at some point by an accident. What do you think? Yeah, with Python, especially with pandas, life gets really easy. So this should probably work. So for this case, we already get it here. And what another thing we can do is take the X amount of first rows. So I suppose we can do this. This should do. Yeah, I wanna check out Substep, so we will restart the server. Let's restart the server. I don't have 10 cases, so just to make sure it works. Oh wait, 3 because I have 4 cases in my test spreadsheet. So yeah, I think we are ready to go. Debug mode. Doing the YouTube authentication first. And now doing the Twitch authentication. The Twitch authentication looks weird. Okay, now it works. There we go. Now we're going to give it a try for the coffee test. For this one over here. Okay. Nice. Let's see what do we have in support DF. everything we expected. And it should already be sorted. Let's see if it's sorted. Yeah, it is. So this is the oldest and this is the newest subscription. Good, good, good. Good, it worked. Now, let's go to the next breakpoint and see that subs DF has 3 rows. Yes, it has 3 rows. Nice. Are they the correct ones? Yes, they are. Cool, cool. So our test worked. Katsu says usually yes, but if the timestamps were in RFC format, their sorting should only get messy after the seconds. Yeah. True. I guess you have experienced this before, haven't you? Haven't you? It sounds like you're talking from painful experience. I hope you will never let the timestamp hurt you again. I hope the timestamps will not be painful to you. Tank says, oh no, timestamps are the bane of my life. Was my last project. Oh. Timestamps are a globally horrifying thing. Yeah, so in the next Halloween, if you want some horror, try to parse timestamp for a project. Yes, that's my suggestion for Halloween. Indeed. Yes, timestamps are true horror. I really wish all of you to never get hurt by timestamps again. Yes. Okay, I believe we can shut the server down again. And go to the next step. Because we can see that it works as expected, which is good, just good. Yay. Now we want to add subscribers to our list. So we need to iterate through the data frame and do something like this. So there is no photo, unfortunately. A profile photo I need. So we're gonna keep it empty. But for the others, we're supposed to be able to fill them in. Okay. I don't remember how to iterate over data frame. With iter. With iter and lock. Yeah, I did not use pandas this way in a really long time. Whoop. Yes, as I see, this is it's a row. Wait. It's a row. Okay, I'm gonna use it. Gonna use it a row. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So we have subs DF. Well, we'll go very simple with the names here. This one. And we'll take this out. And take the row for each one of them. I don't remember what was their other front name. That's what it is. That's what it was. Yeah, let's just do it this way. To keep it consistent with the rest of the codes. Yeah. What was the timestamp? There, that's what it was. Nice. Should be good now. Should be good. I approve. Do you? Do you? Let's give it a test. Let's give it a test. Let's give it a test. And this time not in debug mode. I'm feeling dangerous. Yeah. I'm gonna put it back to 10 for now. And are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, and now I need to authenticate for Google and authenticate for Twitch. Now we're going to the root of kofi test. And let's see what happens. Ugh. Not great. I was too confident. Wow. I thought this worked last time. This worked. Support DF error. Huh? Why was there an error here? This worked previously. It's this part. And we clearly checked it and it worked. At least last time it worked. Oh, am I trying to print this somewhere? Am I trying to print that somewhere? Yeah. I should probably not try to print this. No, I'm not printing it anywhere. This worked before. And the last time it worked. What are we returning here? We're supposed to return subscribers. I think that's exactly what we're returning, actually. Should have worked. Usually what I put into the JSON is something like that. So maybe let's add this. Let's add that. Actually, it's supposed to be a satellite manager. But we don't want to deal with satellites so far. So... we're gonna do something like this first. And we'll put a breakpoint here. Okay, let's see. This time we're gonna use debug mode. Not to get too confident. And not get too cocky. So there's that. It was a certain lesson. Okay, doing some Google authorization, doing some Twitch authorization. Let's go! Now we're gonna try the root. Ooh, we're actually getting here, and that's good. Let's see what do we have in subscribers. Subscribers is a good list. It's a good list. We have this. And that. This is good. This looks good. This is exactly what I'm expecting. So that's great. Let's see what do we have in data. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks nice. This is exactly what I'm expecting. I wonder why there was an error. It didn't really change anything. There was not supposed to be an error. Weird. But I guess that is the nature of timestamps. If you get me. Okay. So let's try again. Just to make sure. Let's see that it works outside of debug mode. And now I'm going to try the test route for kofi. Let's see what happens. Huh? So outside of debug mode, we're getting this strange error. Weird. Value is going to be set on a copy of a slice from another frame. I guess it doesn't like it, but it does work. So that's confusing. Because it does work. So why is it giving this error? It's definitely not deprecated yet, as far as I remember. This is not supposed to be deprecated. It should work. And it does. As you can see, it does work. Okay. So, we do have a function that takes a look at this part. Now, we want to implement it into satellites. Let's do that. So this is pretty similar. And we will add this one. Oh, right here. Okay, looks good. Now this is part of the Satellites manager. In addition, we need to create the exact same one for this place, for the supports. How did we call this one? This way? Let's also keep it as 10. And we will add it over here. Let's see if the rest is correct. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so this page is pretty much ready. Now let's implement get latest coffee. I don't remember what we implemented for cheers, so let's check. This is the structure we had for cheers. Let's keep it the same one. For the name, we're taking the same name. For the timestamp, we're taking the same timestamp. I see that I was formatting this one last time. Do I need to format this again? I will keep it this way so far. It's already formatted. Wait, I think for the cheer I did something a bit more complicated than that. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's what I did. Yes, that's the name I gave. That's what I was after. Okay. So this is what I was after. So this is what I'm going to add to the coffee as well. And let's format this properly. So this is the name. Oops. I'll put it inside. And instead of cheered, how do we say? What do we say? Supported. Or bought coffee. Let's call it supported with. Yeah, that sounds more correct. But instead of bits, that's what we're going to return. And instead of subscription, we're going to write donation because that's how Coffee calls this. Actually, there are also shop purchases on Coffee. And I would include them as donations, I think. Although they're called orders. So maybe we'll create a function just for orders too. Yeah. So we'll also create another one for orders. And instead of donation, it's called shop order. Here. This should work. It's very similar. Very class-worthy. This is not allowed. Okay, now this should be working better. Now, what is the name of this column? Let's check what's the name of the column for the card, not the currency, the amount. Oh, it's just amount. Yeah, and last but not least, we want to also add the currency. And copy the currency. Gonna copy the currency exactly the way it is. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, I see I've already copied it here. But we don't need it anymore. And we don't need this one anymore as well. Yeah, looks okay. Looks okay. What do you think? I think it looks alright. And now we're gonna do exactly the same thing for the orders. Again, very class-worthy. These are the exact same functions. We're gonna call them supporters as well. And the name of this is shop order. Okay, this is good. Good, good, good. We're going to add this to the supporters as well. Nice. And we're going to add this one over here. I think this is it. I think this is it. I'll just have to check why this is acting up, because I know that this is not deprecated. This is working, and it's worked for us when we were in debug mode, but out of debug mode, for some reason it gives us error. So I will probably have to check why. But aside from that, we're done. We're done. Yay! Cool. So that was nice. Okay. if anyone has any questions about what we have done today, then this is probably the time to ask, because we are going to end the stream very soon. So if you're curious about anything that I have discussed today, let me know. Let me know and I will do my best to answer. Also, aside from that, if you still have bits, thank you for loving the stream. It's always great to have you around, I have to admit. Well, if anyone has any questions still and they're too complicated or too long, then I will put my Discord again in the chat in case you want to join us. We have a programming channel, and yeah, I believe this is it. So yeah, guys, have a very lovely rest of your day.